Okay, grabbed my phone a little late here, but I just pulled into the spot. And as you can see, it is a qualified parking spot. And this car right here was trying to, I guess, come through and wanted to park where I'm at. And she started cussing me out and screaming at me. And I just sat here, and then she got out of her car and she's walking into the Dollar Tree, of course, which is where I'm going. So I don't know. That might be a little uncomfortable, but I definitely wanted to make sure I have a view of the person's car before I get in there, just in case she does anything crazy. She appears to be definitely not in a good mood. Is there a reason you're yelling?
I didn't go there.
This is a parking spot.
I was trying to go through the dumb bit.
Well, I didn't know that. Do you think I'm psychic?
You wouldn't know you had some further.
It was a parking spot. Do you think I'm psychic? Okay, so apparently she thinks because I'm driving my Mercedes today that I'm a bitch because I parked in a parking spot designated for a car to park. And she wanted to, I guess, park in this spot. Come forward. I'm not psychic. I didn't know. Whew. That was wild. Yeah, she yelled at me one more time in the store, and you know, apparently she's having a bad day, but I didn't cause that bad day. I just pulled in and tried to park my car in a vacant parking spot, and apparently she assumed I was psychic and knew that she was trying to come from the spot in front here and park where I'm at now, so that her, I guess, the front of her car was facing something else. I don't know. I just know that, yeah, she was definitely having a bad day. I bet you she and my next door neighbor would get along great because apparently they're both irritated just by me. And apparently she also had a problem with the fact that I'm driving a Mercedes. Now, I don't understand that, but she's like, you need to have respect for, for your elders, you and your idiots with your Mercedes. I'm like, I'm older than you are, lady. That pretty much shut her up, actually. But that was kind of, I guess, road rage situation there at the Dollar Tree. But I just went in the store after she yelled one last time and just did my shopping. And my emblem's still in the car, so I guess she didn't try and pop it off. So that's good, right? So yeah, that was pretty wild today. I mean, mainly because I never, ever, ever, hardly ever drive my Mercedes. Not because I don't like it, because it's a nice ride. It is, I have to admit. And it's really pretty. And, I just use the Nissan Sentra because it's more like a work truck. I do everything with that car. But anyway, I felt like taking the Mercedes today and take it to work and go run a little errands just because I do love the way it rides. It does. It's a nice drive. But I wasn't speeding, not doing anything crazy or wild. So I'm going to say that this lady, whatever her beef is with Mercedes drivers, she's probably had some type of a run in with the Mercedes driver, and not all people who drive Mercedes are mean or bad. I was just parking my car. That's all I was doing. And really, I had no idea that this woman was trying to come in to where I was parking because the parking spot that she was in she was in it. So, yeah. The one day I finally take my Mercedes out for a ride and I get cussed out for being a Mercedes owner. And it's an old Mercedes. Yeah. 2002 C240. It's pretty. It is pretty. But yeah, apparently, yeah. Some people don't like Mercedes drivers.